Okay, so the Rndr token offers advancement in AI and content creation. Okay, so here's the news on it. Okay, so Google Cloud unveils A3 GPU. Okay, which is a supercomputer with Rndr integration. Okay, revolutionize AI and content production. Okay, so Google Cloud as of now introduced A3 GPU supercomputer. Okay, which is a supercomputer powered by NVIDIA 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀. Okay, so it's all this news. What it's all about is expected to revolutionize AI and digital production. Okay, so this integration with Rndr token. Okay, so R and DR integration is it's going to be an innovation and investment opportunity in the GPU and NPU market space. Okay, and which for us it's the Rndr token. Okay, so the Rndr token also, it will also increase the price of Rndr token. So as of now, what we are expecting, it to break this key resistance. Okay, so once only it breaks this key resistance, makes a small support, and then only we can say we can buy. Okay, so till now it's going to be sell, buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So the buy the rumor was right here. Okay, so nobody of us, we never knew about the buy the rumor. Okay, so till now just on a downward trend, but we know in the overall that this our Rndr token, right, will pump. Okay, so we need to wait for this token to dump slowly to, at least you can say, to this, to around $1.81, and then we can buy it as a long-term bags. Okay, so now let's go into your next news. Okay, so light protocol, light v3 zk layer is live on Solana. Okay, so light protocol launches p3. Okay, so they're launching it on the Solana. So what is, you'll say, what is zk, what is this zk layer? You'll say is the first ever zero knowledge layer that's going to be built on Solana. Okay, so what it will do is it will enable developers to build various tabs that includes privacy payment, encrypted booking orders, public on-chain games with privacy state. Okay, so what all this could do is this could attract developers to increase to build privacy focused solution to be built on Solana, which will obviously affect the price of Solana. Okay, so you see here right now that with this zk layer, right, so people will be more focused to build their privacy, which is on Solana, which is first time, which is first ever zk layer. Okay, so that's kind of a bullish news for Solana. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Okay, so Cardano's DeFi ecosystem hits 400 million. ADA TVL as MinSwap leads the way. Okay, so right now if you see the ADA's TVL right now, the TVL is just growing from 2023. If you take here, we'll just zoom it slowly. If you take from 2023, here you can see, right, from 2023, you'll see that from February, March, April, the TVL is just increasing. So if this was a bull market, right, this positive effect would increase the price of ADA. So having ADA also on the long-term bag and MinSwap token also when it listed on Binance to have a good opportunity to buy this token, right, would give a good positive for, this is a good positive effect for the ADA price. Okay, so now let's go straight to the crypto charts. Okay, so the first chart being BTC. Okay, because everything follows BTC, as you all know. Okay, so as of now, right, as of now we see that BTC is right here at on the support of 26,780. Okay, so this is kind of a bearish move because if you see here, BTC just BTC just broke, see, BTC just broke this resistance. You can see it just broke this, and now it's kind of going down. Okay, so if it breaks this 26,780, it breaks this, makes this a resistance, then we can say the full market is going. Okay, so once it makes a resistance, which it will break, the support makes a resistance, then we enter all our short position right here. Okay, but enter a short position for BTC and we ride it all the way to 24,900. Okay, 918. Okay, but if this behaves as support and it bounces, it's more probably going to be bounce in this trend, right? So from 26,780 it can bounce to 27,760. We are hoping so it bounces to 27,760 being the resistance. Okay, so now we'll take this data and we'll go to the altcoin. See, it can even go down. Okay, so now we'll take this data and go into the next chart, which is your Ethereum. Okay, so as we know that if Bitcoin breaks that support, that support, right, of 26,780, your Ethereum also will go over here to around 1,760, 1,770. You can take it 69 over here, right? It will go here. But if Bitcoin's on a bearish trend and it breaks that keys and it keeps going down, right? Your Ethereum also is going to break this support at around 1,770. Okay, so once it breaks, makes a resistance, we put a short position. We put a short position over here, where it is here. Put a short position and we ride it all the way to 1,715. Okay, but if BTC bounces, right, this too will go here and this too will bounce. Okay, so 1,770, this too will go here and will bounce from here to go to 1,847. Okay, so more probably if BTC bounces, this will either break from here or it will go to this support and bounce from here. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your avax chart. Okay, so now avax, if Bitcoin bounces from that 26,780, right, this is exactly on this support, so this too will bounce, your avax too will bounce to go to $15.32. Okay, so buying here, if you're bullish, would be a good entry, right, at $14.55 with a small stop loss. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that support, this too will break its own support. Your avax will break its support at $14.55. Break this support, makes a resistance, then we enter all our short entries and we ride it all the way to, you can say here, to $12.03. Okay, so in the middle also you can put a trailing stop loss, so because it's not going to go directly to this take profit, right, it's going to go slowly. So I put a trailing stop loss, so even if it goes up, we get the profits. Okay, so if it bounces, then you know it's going to bounce to $15.32. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Solana chart. Okay, so for Solana chart also, you know, it's supporting, it's not breaking this resistance, right, this big resistance, so more probably it's going to this support at around $19.88. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that support at around 26,780, your Solana also will break its own support at $19.88. Once it breaks, makes this a resistance, and so once it breaks, makes a resistance, we enter all our short entries. Okay, and then we ride it all the way to $17.27 per Solana chart. But if it bounces, buying at this entry with a stop loss would be a good buying, right, and selling it at around $21.29 because it's just ranging here only, right? It ranged from here to here, now it's again coming here, so good buying and selling it right here. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your dot. Okay, so for your dot also, your dots also, once it reaches this support at $5.25 would be a good opportunity if you'll see BTC bouncing the 26,780 support. Okay, but if BTC breaks it, then we need to enter a short. Okay, so if your dot 2 will break this support at $5.25, once it breaks, makes a resistance, we enter a short position right here and we ride it all the way to $4.67. Okay, but if Bitcoin is ranging, right, this will go here to this support at $5.25 and it'll bounce this to go to, so you can buy it right here and sell it right here at around $0.48 because if Bitcoin is ranging, which it was ranging previously, then this two, buying here and selling here, would be a good opportunity. Okay, for dot. Now let's talk about your next chart, which is your ADA. Okay, so ADA just broke this trend. So right now your ADA is going to go right to this support. Okay, which it will go. Okay, so if you all feel Bitcoin is going to bounce at 26,780 support, then you all feel then buying your ADA at around 0.35 cents and then selling it at 0.38 cents, since Bitcoin is ranging right from 26 to 27, right? So selling it here would be a good, buying here and selling here would be a good opportunity, right? But if Bitcoin breaks that 26,780 support, your ADA will break its own support at around 0.35 cents. Okay, so once it breaks, makes the resistance, we enter all our short right here. Okay, and we put our take profits around 0.32 cents. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your algo. Okay, so algo, there's no shorting. Okay, so if you're buying, would be a good buying opportunity to buy it at 0.16 cents, because as we have seen, three times in so many years, it's come to 0.16 cents, your algo chart, right? The last two times it came was on 2022. Okay, the last time, if you see here, it came around here, you can see the date here down. Okay, it came around 2022, and the previous time it came at 2018. Okay, so buying at around 0.16 cents would be a good buying opportunity. Okay, if you're bullish on algo. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your near. Okay, so for near chart also, your near is going to go down right here to this support at around $1.55. But if BTC breaks that, key support at 26,780, your near also will break its own support around $1.55. Okay, so once it breaks, makes the resistance, means it's fully bearish, right? So then we need to enter a short at the resistance, and we need to ride it 1 year chart, and we need to ride it all the way to $1.26 as your take profit. Okay, with a trailing stop loss. Okay, so once it breaks, makes a resistance, we enter short, then it goes down, it makes another higher low, then you put a stop loss here with a trailing stop loss, then it keeps going down. Maybe over it breaks, and again we need to test, and we need to enter it here. Okay, but we need to enter trailing stop loss. That's the main thing what I'm trying to tell you, because it can even be bullish from anyway. Okay, but if you are ranging right, BTC bounce, your near will go right, it'll break this small support, you can say, and it'll go right here. Then buying here and selling it right here would be a good opportunity if your Bitcoin bounces at 26,780. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your phantom. Okay, the phantom also will go to this support at around 0.35 cents. Okay, so if you all feel Bitcoin will bounce, then you'll buy it here. But if you all feel bearish that Bitcoin is going to break that support, then you wait for your phantom to break its support at around 0.35 cents. Once it breaks only, makes this as resistance, then only you can enter your short on your phantom. Okay, and you can ride it all the way to 0.29 cents. Okay, so if you all are selling it, if it bounces, I'll sell here around 0.39 cents. Okay, so now let's go straight to the crypto trends. Let's see the crypto bubble right now. AGI pumped since that AI thing of the ChatGPT yesterday, what we talked about. Okay, so now Kavi also pumped, little bit pumped. So now let's go to the crypto trends and check. Okay, so the render thing, we didn't catch, right? Render thing was pumped up all here. Okay, so the render thing we didn't catch, but yesterday's AGI we caught. Okay, so now let's talk about this render token, the trend. Okay, so if render only breaks this resistance, right? This resistance and makes a support, then only we enter. Okay, till then we just wait and watch. Okay, but till then we know that our doge entry is there since of that what is that, Dogecoin NFT, right? DRC20, right? So till then you can put a stop loss and you can enter here. Okay, since the transaction volume also on the Dogecoin is increasing because of the Dogecoin NFT that's introduced. Okay, DRC20. Okay, so the next one is the Fetch AI, sense of the AI thing of Rndr and everything. Okay, so see, this token also pumped with yesterday's news. Okay, so if it keeps going, if it keeps supporting this resistance, right, this resistance what I drawed, this resistance what I drawed, wait, I'll remove this. Okay, so if it keeps supporting this resistance it bounces, more probably going up to this resistance around 0.31 cents. Okay, so that's it for your crypto trends. You'll know AI and Doge because of the BRC20 and even your Lido, right? But what happens, Lido is now on a downwards trend. Okay, so only when the announcement is there we'll see on that. Okay, so that's it for your crypto charts and your crypto news. Okay, so if you like content like this, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, pick the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.